this kind of behavior. You run delay 2, you get this kind of behavior. So you can run them on a side chain or a slicer or filters, put it on the filter. Now this is a pretty cool effect coming from my Mother 32. Now the Mother 32 is running a 32-step sequence that I created. Now this is a pretty cool sound. You can actually use this as a basis of a song. You can kind of play with the modular and you can do a lot of cool things. So this sound, now I'm going to start touching my Moog Mother 32, play with the cutoff, because you can get immediate behavioral changes with the cutoff. So let's try that. And we bring it back. You're starting to hear that kind of bird chirping. You get it more significant here. You don't really have to move this cutoff filter that much. You see the difference between this detent and that one. Now you can actually play the filter. I tend to sometimes I'll play the filter and record it to a Zoom R16 to create a track. If you go and see what the difference is on this, you go like this. So that's like playing the filter, which is a cool technique for any kind of electronic musician. It's very clean, so you can actually play it. Now let's play with the resonance a little bit. You hear that had a significant effect. You bring it to the top end, you hear a very significant chirping. You bring it down to the low end, you hear more bass, kind of like that Moog bass. You play with the cutoff, we get probably more bass. It starts to get really low. I'm going to bring that resonance back up. Now we go back to our delay, and we change the delay to a little bit different value. And we go look at our mixer sequencer here. In the mixer sequencer, like I said, you can just go turn them all on. So we got the 16 steps all firing off. But then you can kind of change the pattern. So now I have it kicking off at different points. When I put the combi mode on, it's going to do different things based on the effects I hit at the time. So if I go and hit the flanger, the flanger is gonna apply the steps 10, 11, and 12. So if I put the big crush on like steps 9 and 10. This is something you can do there. It's a little bit different way you can do. I'll play with the LFO rate again. And then I'll actually change my gate tempo. And then we'll move this down a little bit on the resonance. And introduce some white noise. No, this is a Moog Mother 32. It's not a microbrute. So we're actually using a Moog Mother 32. And we're using a patch bay for the CV. And we're playing with the CV, so we're going to change here to like a run-stop situation. So then we're going to run this, a couple other changes I'm going to do on the patch bay. And then we're going to start playing, take the noise back. Play with the pulse with a little bit. Now, this is not even running through the sequence right now. Because the way we patch this, we're getting a little bit of a frequency coming through. Playing with it. Playing with the pulse width. I love this machine. You can do so much with it. It has a very good, clean sound, very powerful for one oscillator. And so then let's see if I run a sequence on it. Yeah, but I was playing with there with the VCF mod polarity. You see a very significant change. Went very low, almost percussive, and then you bring it back up. You got that kind of thing and play with the resonance a little bit. Now you're getting a pretty cool, bring it into a little bass tone. And then this is a triangle on the VCO. So change it to a square. And you see the behavior on the square. You bring the frequency up. Oh, had a little bit of a power. What happened there? Sorry. My mixer is like cutting out on me. What is going on with me? Yeah, there was kind of power fluctuation. Wait a second. Okay, hold a second. When you have a demo, sometimes you have a problem. So let's get this thing back on. My speaker went off. Here we go. So we're back on. Minor problem. But now we see with the frequency, we're able to bring up, the sound of our wave, which we're running a square wave. Now on this machine, the Mother 32, the VCO does a square wave or does a triangle. So it's on square right now, which is a triangle. And on the LFO, you can do a square and a triangle. So if the LFO is on a square, move it to a triangle, you get that kind of behavior. Bring the LFO rate down a little bit. This is the kind of famous Moog, like very low bass sounds. Now we bring our gate tempo. We'll try to bring it up. Now a trick you can play with if you run the sine on this. And then you take the sine. get some kind of weird behaviors. Now that's like the full max like tempo. Bring it down. Playing with the VCF mod. I'll bring this up a little bit louder. Play with the pulse width. See a significant change. Resonance. Now you start to get some really cool behaviors. Play with that tap. So you have an attack, sustain, decay. We're not doing drum loops because it's not connected to the rest of my system. So we're kind of just showing what you can do with a Mother 32. I had to separate it. My wife was taking a nap with the rest of my stuff. So my drum machine is, what I do with my drum machine is I use a JDXI and a TR8 and TR9 built into it. And I use an Arturia Beatstep Pro to kick it off. So most Phantom Electric Ghost songs use that method. And I run through the MX1 on multiple channels through the USB connection to the JDXI, and I also have a Juno GI that I can play manual drum kits on. So let's just play with this a little bit more. And we're playing with the cutoff. You see what the sweep is. Now that has a pretty cool bass sound. Bring that up a little bit. Now it's going to create a pattern. So here's the Mother 32 keyboard, kind of like a little buttons. So for a second, I'm trying to do this. Then we run it. With the frequency, pulse width. With the resonance, we can get a big effect here. What's kind of cool there is you hear the bass line going, and you hear this kind of other signal happening on top of it. You play with the cutoff, and it adds a little bit more on that.